Hi, Percussion. Today we're going to review rhythm, and I'm actually going to tilt you just a little bit. Okay, so we're going to review rhythm for the first part of this Google form. And rhythm is, again, how long or how short we play a note. Okay, so it all starts at the beginning of the staff. You'll have a clef, which we'll talk about when we get to notes in the next video. But right here we have what's called a time signature. Okay, time signature. And a time signature tells us how many counts are in a measure. Okay, that's what the top number tells us. So we know because there's a 4 on top that there's 4 counts in one measure. The bottom note tells us what type of note gets 1 count. And if it's a 4 on the bottom, that means it's a quarter note. Okay, so what that means for us is that there are 4 counts in each measure. Okay, also as a review, music is divided up using these lines. And these lines are called bar lines. And in between each bar line is what's called a measure. Okay, so here is a measure, and here is a measure. Okay, these are called measures. Spelled the same way like if you measure something, okay, but each of these is called a measure. So we fit 4 counts within each of those. Okay, so as far as rhythmic values that we've learned, we have learned quarter notes and quarter rest as percussionists. A quarter note looks like a filled in circle, kind of like if you're taking a test and you have bubbles to fill in. It's like a filled in circle with a line coming up. As we go farther or higher up into the staff, we haven't quite learned notes this high yet, but if you have a note that's above this middle line, the stem will actually face down. Okay. But they're the same length of note. Anytime you see a filled in note head with a line coming out of it, we call that a stem. That is a quarter note. Okay. So by our rule, we can fit 4 quarter notes in one measure. A quarter note is worth one count. Quarter note equals 1 count. So that means when we were playing through the smart music and we had that click throughout, that beat, each one of these gets one of those counts. Okay? We also have rests. And rests kind of look like these little squiggles. Sorry, my drawing is not the best here. Okay? But you're familiar with these because you've seen them in smart music. Now, these rests are also called quarter rests. So they are the same value as a quarter note. They're also worth 1 count. But the difference is a quarter note, you're going to play the note, which line or space the note is on. And for a quarter rest, we are going to rest and not play. Okay? So both are worth 1 count. Okay? So that is all the information we learned as far as rhythm in quarter 1. Please let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, the next couple questions in the Google form are all related to what we learned here with rhythm. And then there'll be another video that talks about more specifically the notes that we've learned and where we see them on the staff. Okay, and then you'll have a couple questions regarding that. So please let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this is a good review for you. And yeah, good luck with the next couple questions. We will see you in the notes video.